Hey everyone, welcome. I am so excited you're hanging out with us today. We're going to jump right into a super colorful, animated storybook explainer all about a little girl's very first week at a brand new school. We'll watch her cartoon-style adventure unfold right here, complete with new friends, playground games, and even a massive celebration. So get comfy, fire up that imagination, and let's dive into Roma's new school adventure.
Now, before we actually start the story, I want you to think about something for a second. Have you ever felt nervous on your very first day of school? You know, maybe your tummy did a little flip-flop, or maybe you just felt a tiny bit shy. Well, it's completely normal to feel exactly like that when you go somewhere totally brand new, especially when you don't know anyone yet. Hold on to that feeling, because our new friend Roma, she's feeling that exact same way right now.
Okay, let's get into it. It's Monday. And wow, look at that huge school building towering right behind Roma. She just started at this new school, and she's walking up the path all by herself in her red skirt, carrying her blue backpack. It looks super pretty with the bluebirds and yellow flowers everywhere, but Roma actually feels a little lonely right now because she doesn't have a single friend here yet.
Oh man, Roma is literally thinking to herself, I may get lost. I mean, just imagine how gigantic those hallways must look to her. She's telling herself, I don't have a friend. She's looking around at all these new things and feeling, well, just a little bit worried and scared. Honestly, it is so tough being the newest kid in such a giant place.
But wait, let's fast forward to Tuesday and see what happens. Out of absolutely nowhere, this boy with the biggest, brightest smile just appears under a huge green tree in the sunny playground. This is Sunny. And Sunny does something so incredibly kind. He walks right up to Roma, flashes that huge smile, and says hello. He even sits right down next to her in the playground, which means she isn't alone anymore. How awesome is that?
So let me ask you a question. What do you usually do when you meet someone new? Do you kind of hide away, or do you wave your hand and say a big, cheerful hello, exactly like Sunny did? Take a quick second to think about how amazing it feels when someone is brave enough to just be friendly to you first.
And look how easy it actually is to make a new friend. It literally just takes 3 simple steps. Step 1, Sunny said hello. Step 2, they opened up their lunchboxes and shared their food together under the tree. And step 3, they ran right over to play on the swings. By just doing those 3 little things, boom, they became fast friends. Now Sunny's Roma's friend, and all those Monday worries, totally gone.
All right, now we're moving on to Wednesday. And check out Roma and Sunny teaming up like total superheroes. Watch them march down the hallway carrying these massive stacks of green, blue, and orange exercise books. They're being the most wonderful helpers to their teacher by collecting all the books from the entire class.
And guess what happened next? The teacher actually smiled and thanked them for all their hard work. Because of this, Roma is so happy. I mean, do you remember how scared she was just on Monday? And now it's Wednesday, she's got a great friend, she's a super helper, and she is feeling absolutely fantastic. Talk about a complete game changer.
Okay, now it's Thursday. The bell rings, and all the kids run out to the bright green grass to play together under that big tree. Just look at all those smiling, animated faces. Roma has so many friends now. Not a single person is sitting alone today.
Let's check out all the amazing games they're playing in the sunshine. We've got kids kicking a football, some are playing a super sneaky game of hide and seek behind the big tree, and right in the middle, check out Roma. She is happily skipping rope with her 2 brand new friends, Priya and Ravi. She literally went from having 0 friends on Monday to an entire playground full of friends by Thursday. No way!
Okay, let's take a little breath here. It is Friday now, we're back inside the classroom, and it's time to focus up. Look at how beautifully all the kids are sitting at their wooden desks. They are looking right up at the blackboard, paying super close attention to their teacher, who's wearing this lovely yellow and red sari. She's actually drawn a really beautiful picture of a flower, complete with its roots, right on the board.
You know, learning inside can be just as fun as playing outside. Let's see what their busy Friday looks like. First, they read all about these amazing plants. Then, out come the bright crayons for drawing. And finally, they do sums, which is math. And I gotta tell you a little secret. Roma absolutely loves doing sums. It actually turns out to be her favorite part of the whole day.
Hooray! It's finally Saturday. And can you read the big letters on the blackboard? They say it is Sunny's birthday. Look at the huge smile on the teacher's face as everyone claps their hands. They're having a giant, joyful party right there in the middle of the classroom.
I mean, can you imagine the whole class singing together? I bet it sounds absolutely incredible. Everyone is singing happy birthday to you, clapping and cheering. Sunny looks so proud standing up by the teacher's desk. And right there, right in the front row, is Roma, happily helping her very first friend, Sunny, give out sweet treats to all their classmates. It is so obvious that Roma truly loves her new school now.
Man, what a week it has been. Let's hit rewind for a second. We had a really nervous start on Monday, right? Then she met Sunny on Tuesday. They were big helpers on Wednesday. Had tons of fun playing games on Thursday. Learned exciting new things like sums and plants on Friday. And then she capped the whole week off on Saturday with a fantastic birthday party.
So, the big secret superpower we learned from Roma's explainer today is called social bonding with emotional learning. Now, I know that sounds like a giant grown-up phrase, doesn't it? But really, it just means that understanding our feelings, making good friends, and being kind helped us explore new adventures happily and bravely, just like Roma did.
And that actually brings us to the end of Roma's animated story. But remember, this is really just the beginning of yours. So I want to leave you with one final exciting thing to think about. Who are you going to smile and say hello to at your school next week? You know, maybe there's someone who feels a little nervous, kind of like Roma did on Monday, and they are just waiting for a friendly superhero like you to come up and say hi. So get out there, share a smile, and have your very own amazing adventures.